Hi, I'm Ben and I'm here on behalf of Film Club and BAFTA Kids Vote here at BAFTA HQ to find out this year's nominations. As ever, all the categories are a big secret. Let's go in and see if there's any surprises.
The nominations for Director are Michael Haneke for Amour, Ben Affleck for Argo, Quentin Tarantino for Django Unchained, Ang Lee for Life of Pi, and Catherine Bigelow for Zero Dark 30.
The nominations for Leading Actor are Ben Affleck for Argo, Bradley Cooper for The Silver Linings Playbook, Daniel Day-Lewis for Lincoln, Hugh Jackman for Les Miserables, and Joaquin Phoenix for The Master.
The nominations for Leading Actress are Jessica Chastain for Zero Dark 30, Marion Cotillard for Rust and Bone, Jennifer Lawrence for Silver Linings Playbook, Helen Mirren for Hitchcock, and Emmanuel Riva for Amour.
The nominations for Outstanding British Film are Anna Karenina, The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, Les Miserables, Seven Psychopaths, and Skyfall.
And the nomination for Best Film is Argo, Les Miserables, Life of Pi, Lincoln, and Zero Dark 30.
Hi Mark, I'm Ben from Film Club. So which category are you most looking forward to?
Well, I mean, as far as the nominations are concerned, you know, the really interesting thing is that, you know, the films that have led the nominations, as you know, Lincoln got 10 nominations, Life of Pi and Les Miserables have both got 9 nominations. But what's interesting is, firstly, that neither Lincoln nor Les Miserables have got Best Director nominations. So Steven Spielberg, not nominated. Tom Hooper, who of course directed The King's Speech, not nominated. The other thing is, I'd say on a technicality, Life of Pi has 9 nominations, but on Monday, Suraj Sharma, who's the star of that film, his first film was nominated for an EE Rising Star Award. Now, since his only film is Life of Pi, that means technically Life of Pi is the joint leader in the nominations. The 2 directors who have been nominated who haven't got Best Film nominations, Quentin Tarantino for Django Unchained and Michael Haneke for Amour. So you have a very interesting case with Best Film that effectively you've got 7 rather than 5 nominees. You've got 5 best films and 2 directors and stuff like that. So it's going to be very, very hard to predict how that will fall. But what that will mean is, rather than going into the ceremony thinking, OK, we've got clear winners and it's going to be one film is just going to bamboozle its whole way through, I think you're going to get a very even spread. And that, for my money, makes for a more interesting ceremony.
So what category are you most looking forward to?
I think it's really exciting this year. If you look at the categories, whether the director category is a very international category, best film, you've got everything from a musical to a political biopic. You then look at the performance categories and you've got first-time nominees in there, such as Ben Affleck, who's also a first-time nominee as a producer and a director, Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, Hugh Jackman. You've also got people like Judi Dench. This is her 14th film nomination. She was first nominated in 1966 as Most Promising Newcomer. And, you know, today she's just got her first nomination as M, so very exciting.
What would you say the biggest challenges of putting on the BAFTAs are?
Well, I think this year one of the challenges is going to be to actually decide the winners, because this is a standout year. It's a fantastic range of films, from big blockbusters to small films, and I think it's really, really strong list, and it's going to be really, really hard to decide who's going to win.
What category are you most looking forward to? And do you get excited and shout at the telly when your predictions are correct?
I definitely shout at the telly. I'm never correct.
Yeah, hell yeah! You know, I'm up there with throwing things at the telly. So yeah, no, it's but, you know, great nominations this year. You know, it's wonderful to see so many British films doing so well. Yeah.
Yeah. So winning a BAFTA is a big deal. What impact can it have? Someone expected to have on their career?
Pretty huge impact, I think. Winning an award in anything, you know, at school, university, or in the big bad world is, I guess it's just nice for the night. I don't know, does it have an impact? It does. Maybe a bad one.
So nice to me. I've never got one. But,
I've never got one
yeah,
either.
I'm sure. I'm sure it does. It's, you know, British film at the moment is becoming more and more recognised in sort of world cinema, and I think, you know, BAFTA is kind of fronting that. So you know, to be recognised by such a pinnacle of kind of excellence in cinema is obviously a huge honour.
A huge honour.
This is what everybody's after, an actual BAFTA award. It's exceptionally heavy, but find out on the 10th of February to see who wins one. So Pippa, what are the main characteristics you look for in any of the nominations?
Well, I think it's looking for films that have really captured people's imagination. So that could be a big blockbuster that millions of people have seen, or it could be a tiny documentary that maybe not so many people have seen but has highlighted a really important subject. So it's something that's made an impact.
Well, the BAFTAs are seen as a massive award ceremony, but it's also a good prediction for the Oscars. Do you think, how's the relationship between the two?
There's a good relationship between the organisers of the Oscars and the organisers of the BAFTAs, but obviously the BAFTAs is the last major stepping stone before people vote for the Oscars, so it's pretty close. I think it's a pretty good indicator. We do always share a lot of nominations, but we also have major differences in the outcomes.
I've been at the 65th BAFTA nominations. The real high flyer here is Lincoln with 10 BAFTA nominations. Other high flyers involve Les Mis, Argo, Life of Pi and Skyfall. I've had a really good time and I can't wait to find out who wins.